Hi and welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost, where you get to choose your 5-minute investment. I'm your host, Sam Hicks, and I'll be discussing topics under the headings of business development, marketing, photography, and much more. This week on the 5-Minute Business Boost, I am discussing staying true and what we learnt from Tyler, the Creator's World Tour through our eyes. In September, I attended Tyler, the Creator's concert at Rod Laver Arena with the teens. And as a business owner, yes, I'm a business owner, a business advisor and a parent, I'm always curious about influences shaping young people and what we as families and entrepreneurs can learn from creative trailblazers. So, from very humble beginnings, Tyler was born Tyler Gregory O'Connor, I probably am saying it totally wrong, better known as Tyler, the Creator, and he was born in Los Angeles in 1991 and was raised by his mum. He was self-taught on the piano and he was a relentless creative, I think, from a very early age. And he started sketching album covers and composing before most kids finished high school. His artistic drive led to the founding of the Odd Future Collective, a testament to generating opportunity from humble beginnings. Now, for small business owners, Tyler's do-it-yourself roots are relatable. He took initiative, he built his own brand, and he hustled tirelessly, just as many as us do when we launch ventures from home garages or kitchen tables. Beginnings don't define limits. The motivating power of work ethic and evolution. So Tyler's prolific creativity is legendary. He's produced albums, launched fashion labels, he's directed TV shows and reinvented himself repeatedly. His work ethic is rising early, focusing and always learning, and he's a real model for entrepreneurs facing change. He doesn't shy away from hard labour or the persistent effort and self-driven learning that keep him ahead in many creative fields. And I think what stands out for me as a business owner is his approach to change. He sees challenges as opportunities to push boundaries, experiment, and find fresh solutions. He refuses to repeat himself. He's always aiming for innovation, even at the risk of failure. And embracing this mindset helps entrepreneurs see every setback as a springboard for growth. Now, Tyler is unapologetically authentic. Even as he evolves musically, stylistically, and in business, his confidence in his ideas and refusal to chase or mimic opinions, I think, are really central to building a lasting brand and one that adapts while staying true to its core. By welcoming diverse perspectives and learning from failure, Tyler's career inspires entrepreneurs to cultivate loyal communities, adapt to change, and avoid stagnation. Now, one thing that he does well is staying true to yourself. So he's known for provocative lyrics, offbeat humour, and a very bold, visual, unique style. And his story is about authenticity. He's never shied away from expressing his oddities, whether it be through music, fashion, or comedy sketches, even when his approach sparks controversy. Albums like Goblin and Bastard drove headlines for their raw themes, but Tyler's core message is self-expression, owning your quirks and building success by being unapologetically yourself. His ability to express his thoughts through his lyrics rings true with his fans, and Google states that he's one of the more experimental and controversial artists, consistently innovating with his sound. And for me, that rings true. I've learned a lot about Tyler in the last 12 months. Entrepreneurs often face moments where playing safe seems easier. We've all been there. Tyler shows that real wins come from standing out, not fitting in. And for families, his journey emphasises positive self-expression, and for teens especially, seeking identity and confidence. Clean living and hard work. Despite the wild persona, Tyler's career arc highlights discipline, from teaching himself jazz piano to producing, directing, performing, and launching his streetwear brand, Golf Wang, he's always worked really hard for his success. He's outspoken about steering clear of substance abuse, focusing instead on creativity, design and business. A powerful example for parents and especially teens and those young adults that follow his music. For small businesses, Tyler's relentless effort is a reminder to us all that creativity needs structure, hustle, and consistent reinvention. Each new album, each new tour, and each new clothing drop comes from deep work, market awareness, and the will to innovate. And I suppose at the end of the day, believe in yourself. The power of humour. Now, lyrically and visually, Tyler blends irrelevance with meaning. So from candid monologues to dressing up in outrageous outfits, humour is woven through his performances and his brand, Golf Wang. He produces and he provides and proves time and time again that humour not only entertains, it connects, disrupts and builds loyalty. Now, as families, we know laughter fuels connection. For entrepreneurs, humour and personality often set businesses apart in crowded markets. Tyler's approach invites us to use lightheartedness as a shield and a sword to deflect criticism and win hearts. Golf Wang. Really about reinventing brand and business. So Tyler's fashion label, Golf Wang, launched in 2011, has grown from quirky streetwear to fully fledged brands, collaborating with Converse and regularly selling out releases. Its eclectic colours and bold designs really do mirror Tyler's style and evolution, offering inspiration for small businesses seeking reinvention and expansion. You just have a look at his catalogues over the last couple of years and you can see how the brand has evolved with him and his music. It's a nice theme that is threaded throughout the whole brand offering. His approach, combining personal interest with strong branding, shows that successful ventures are grounded in passion and authenticity. And for families, this is a conversation starter on how teens can channel their creativity into real-world outcomes. Okay, so his world tour and fan feedback. So his current world tour has received rave reviews. Fans applaud the creative lighting sets, the energy, the crowd involvement. Like just watching him razz up the mosh pit, handling crowd requests. You know, people were asking him to sing the same song over and over again, or they were asking him or pleading with him to sing a song not on the sound list, or just watching him, how he interacted with his crowd and, the innovative stage design. He turned plain old shipping containers into quite a huge stylistic and very functional stage set. And it was just lovely. The eclectic and electric concert atmosphere really brought together thousands of people across generations. And for parents, the feedback is reassuring. The show is safe, it's well organised, and it's an unforgettable rite of passage for those attending their first live event. And I was actually surprised to see many parents, Gen Zs in the venue who actually enjoyed the event and Tyler, the creator, just as much as I did. Now, I've spoken a little bit about his reinvention. So he has a constant reinvention thing going on. So from underground mixtapes to Grammy Award-winning albums and global business ventures, Tyler continually evolves. His story urges business owners and families alike to embrace fresh ideas, adapt and welcome new growth. His albums tell stories. Only the most dedicated fans have worked this out. And his Sugar on My Tongue song is now trending on TikTok with millions of creators and account holders using the music to leverage the song's popularity and suggestive lyrics. I've seen puppies, people dressed up and young adults alone and with their friends increase followers and likes in a viral frenzy overnight with their versions of that current theme or trend. The Rod Laver Arena, even though we were in the nosebleed section, it was a great venue for the tour because we could see everything from our vantage point. The lighting show was awesome and the bass and the music permeated through and made for one captivating evening. And it was great to see so many attendees dress up and get up and move as he suggested. In the big scheme of things, Tyler has earned 2 Grammy Awards, 3 BET Hip Hop Awards, a Brit Award, and an MTV Music Video Award, which I think brought added meaning and inspiration to him as a person dedicated to his craft. And this was high on my thoughts on the night while we were waiting for him to appear. For both families who attended and for me as a lesson for entrepreneurs. And indeed, the lady and her son sitting next to us had flown in from Adelaide. And we spoke, the mum and I, about how this level of recognition reinforces the importance of creative ambition, resilience and reinvention. And really, he inspires teens to dream big and embrace challenges and to be true to who you are. So in wrapping all this up, what are the lessons? So the lessons for families and small businesses is really about relentless work ethic. This fuels creativity and growth, and having that discipline and persistence can open doors. And that you need to embrace change and innovation, fail fast, learn and reinvent. Stay true to yourself while evolving. Let authentic values guide you and use humour and community building as enduring strengths. And, above all, keep a clean lifestyle and clear focus. And you need to lead by example in any field. So as I joined the teens at their first big concert, I'm reminded that supporting their interests, just as we do in business, creates shared memories and models growth. Tyler's tour just isn't entertainment and just wasn't entertainment. It was a real masterclass on authenticity, entrepreneurship, and living loud. And some of his more popular quotes that I love are, "I'm not a follower, I'm a leader," and "I'm not hip-hop, I'm Tyler." This one is a good one. Whatever brings you that immense joy, do that. And that whole encouragement around creating art. His quote is, "You will want to make something. If you want to make something, you should go ahead and do it. Just make it." Until next time, cheerio. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the 5-Minute Business Boost. For more information, follow me on socials, sign up for my newsy, or check out my website to see how we can work together to reach your small business goals. Remember, anything is possible, especially in the northeast of Victoria. Until next time, cheerio.